it's time to play the music.
It's time to light the lights.
If you don't get nominated for an Oscar, I mean, you were robbed at the Golden Globes. So if you don't get nominated for an Oscar for this movie, it should be all over.
Well, let me just say this. You don't do it for the awards. You do it for the kids. But I think Britt McKenzie did such an amazing job with this music. You know, the Muppets have always been about great, big, lavish musical numbers, and he nailed it.
Yes! Come on, guys, let's go!
Who was the biggest Muppets diva on set?
Interesting. You know, it's always going to be Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
She's a tough one, and her relationship with Kermit is more tumultuous than ever, I must say.
She actually looked like she'd put on a little bit of weight, I thought, this movie. Has she had a big bowl of pasta?
You are so lucky she's not here right now.
I'd get a punch in the face, wouldn't I?
You get a hiya.
Oh, look, what's that over there?
But what?
The question I get was it hard to go from, you know, doing these R-rated comedies to doing, you know, a more family-friendly movie? It wasn't hard. You just make a trade-off. You have to trade crude humor for a type of joke that you could only do in a Muppet movie, like looking straight into the camera and saying, this is going to be a very short movie.
Yeah.
You could never do that in a real movie.
Yeah.
So it was a fun trade-off.
The Muppets have always been about artistic integrity, not cheap tricks. Check it out. Fart shoes.
This is going to be a really short movie.
Working with puppets is pretty logistically difficult. All the sets have to be elevated. As you can imagine, puppets don't have working eyes. So they never know quite where they're looking. They have to have monitors set up so that the puppeteers can see, you know, what the puppet is looking at. What's especially difficult as a human is for the first time I was able to watch my own acting live while it was happening.
Wow.
And it's mesmerizing. I'm like so good at acting. So a lot of times they found me just staring right at the monitor, just looking at myself.
Is this going to lead on? Is there now talk of maybe a sequel?
I'm very superstitious, you know, and I want to see how it does. But my goal was to get the Muppets to a point where they're able to do whatever they want, you know, whether it be TV shows or movies. I'm pretty content, I must say, to be a footnote in this legacy, and to have kickstarted a new Muppet revolution. I mean, I serve at the pleasure of Kermit. I'm happy to come back and do whatever they ask, but for me, the goal was just to get this going again.
Ow, that hurt.
The Muppets. NovaFM.com.au